How's it going, guys? It's Jake, and we are back with another World of Warships Legends replay. This time, we're taking a look at the Tier 6 Russian destroyer Kiev. I believe Kiev is what you would call the torpedo line of Russian destroyers, right? At least it seems to play that way. Bovoy is a Torp boat. Nevny is the gunboat. I would assume it kind of follows suit, even though it's not necessarily like a classic Torp boat versus a classic gunboat, right? Where Bovoy feels a lot like your traditional Torp boat, this one, Kiev, feels more like a hybrid, right? The guns are effective, even though they do have the longer than usual reload. I guess you could call it a Torp boat. Yeah, I guess you could, right? These torpedoes are serviceable. I don't remember if they're 6 or 8 kilometers at Tier 6. And I don't have Udaloy or Tashkent purchased yet, but yeah, I guess you could call these the torpedo line. Guess you could quantify it as that. The guns are effective, just slow reloading. Kind of has like a Japanese Torp boat feel with the guns, except I don't think the alpha is nearly as high, but also the reload's a little bit better too. Same amount of barrels as well. I think it is 6, but I don't know. These are a little tougher to play. I feel like it's not like a total Torp boat, but it's also not a gunboat either. This one especially. I think the alternate line, like Nevny, Minsk, Tashkent, and Neustrashimi, I think they function a little more like gunboats. Did I say the 7 right? I don't remember which one Tashkent's in and which one Udaloy's in. But, and then I think Delny's the top line and Neustrashimi's the bottom line. But I'm not sure. But this one feels more like the Torp boat. It doesn't feel Russian, like it's not that Kaba playstyle. This one feels more like a traditional Torp boat, it looks like. At least with the build I have right now, it's at 6. Maybe this was before the upgraded torpedo mod. But still effective, right? It's just not that open water gunboat, go bully other destroyers type of playstyle, right? Like the almost little cruiser playstyle, like similar to Elbing, right, for the German destroyers. But I'm not great at Russian destroyers. They're not particularly my favorite. But I felt like I had a good time grinding Kiev and Minsk out. I think I have another Kiev replay to go through, and I have 1 or 2 of Minsk as well. But didn't really... This experience wasn't really all that painful for me. The Torps hit hard when they hit, and that's pretty much it, you know. I played this one probably a little aggressive for this style of boat. Like, this would probably have been much more suited to a Minsk type game, but pretty good result. Not the best one you've ever seen. Just kind of not so much in the beginning. I thought I did a good job of conserving HP in the beginning, but at the end here I get a little too aggressive, even though it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. But a solid replay all in all, and just, you know, proof that you can be a little more of a spotter with Torp boats, right? You can take a little more of an active approach and not just spam torpedoes. And quite frankly, this isn't what I'd call a torpedo spammer, even though the Torps are probably a little more effective than the guns. But either way, a solid replay all in all. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you on the next replay.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Attention, reporting the target position.
Дымогенератор запущен.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Постановка дымов завершена.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
Двигатель выведен из строя. Неполадки устранены.
Крейсер противника уничтожен.
Наша команда близка к победе.
Двигатель выведен из строя.
Good show.
5 минут до конца боя.